Um, but reading your CV and your professional biography, I was struck by this idea of a Renaissance man.
Hmm.
Is that something intentional, or did these things just play out this way, and you have an equal parts interest and energy to cultivate many skills?
No, it kind of played out without real conscious plan.
Hmm.
But there were a couple of core features about myself that allowed that to happen. I have a very intense curiosity, and I also have enormous um, capacity to put myself at risk for failure without inhibiting my so that curiosity. Allowed me to explore things without any hesitation. So so that is one trait. The other trait was, I never in my life did I wait to get formal training before I actually attempted something. I'll give you an example. I never, like I did not wait to get certified in something before I tried it. I would just go and do it. People ask me, how the hell did you create medications that that work in animals as well as human beings? And did you not think that people are going to ask you, you are not a trained vet? How did you do it? It never occurred to me that I needed to be a trained vet. Yeah, I just know that biology is biology. Pain is pain. If you know how to fix pain in one animal, you should be able to fix pain in any other animal too. And that's how it is. My mother's knee is no different than my dog's knee. You know. So if I can make a liniment that helps my mother's knee, then it can help my dog's knee also when my dog sprains his knee.
Hmm.
So that's all. And I did it without fear, without doubting myself and hamstringing myself with before I even started. For example, when my company's drugs became, we got FDA approval for it. Uh, and at that time, we were just operating out of my basement. And once we got FDA approval, we said, "Oh shit, we can't keep doing this basement stuff anymore. We got to have an actual plant." So I took a trip to India to find a contract manufacturer who will manufacture it to FDA specifications. So I went to this plant and they toured the plant. They showed me all the plant, how they operated this machinery, that machinery, assembly line, all. I looked at all of that. And when I started the tour of the plant, I asked if I could take photographs, and they said, no, we can't allow cameras. So I said, okay. And they weren't willing to give me the terms I wanted. So I walked away, and then I came back to Virginia, uh, and I built the plant from memory of what I saw there. So, so I did have some skills that allowed me greater flexibility. But even when I built the plant from memory, I those are innate characteristics. So that allowed me great flexibility in branching off into different fields. And the last quality that I always had was my ability to connect with people. So I could connect one on one to persons and be a space where I could be vulnerable, they could be vulnerable in my space.
Hmm.
So that allowed me to do things like be a director of a hospice, you know, be a be a leader in a hospital, stuff like that. So the all of that combined allowed me the ability to do many things in a 40-year span. I've been a doctor now for 41 years. I got my license in 1983. Yeah.
Amazing.